Welcome back to my next episode, part 6 for the chapter Real Numbers for Standard 10. In this, we are going to discuss the nature of the decimal expansion of rational numbers. So, we know the rational numbers either terminates or it will recur with a pattern. So, it will not terminate, but it will have a pattern. You remember, we have, for example, 3.2 bar. You put a bar on the top of 2, you say it is 3.2222. It will not end, but it will keep repeating. So, such numbers are called rational numbers. Now, just seeing the denominator, you can say whether the decimal is a terminating decimal or a non-terminating decimal. So, if the denominators of a rational numbers having terminating decimal expansions are of the form this, So, the denominator, it should be the denominator, if you factorize it, it should be 2 to the power of m into 5 to the power of n. You should not have any other factors apart from 2, and it can be only 2 or it can be only 5 or a mixture of 2 and product of 2 and 5. You cannot have any other factors in the denominator. In such cases, so if you have only 2 and 5, then it is a terminating decimal expansion. So, you will be able to understand this after doing these problems. Now, you have to find whether it is terminating or non-terminating. So, 15 by 1600. So, 1600, if you factorize it, 16 into 100, then 2 to the power of 4 into 10 into 10. So, you will finally get 2 to the power of 6 into 5 squared. So, 15 is equal to 5 into 3 by 2 to the power of 6 into 5 squared. So, this is equal to 5 and 5 will get cancelled. So, it is 3 by 2 to the power of 6 into 5. Now, if you see, it is of the form 2 to the power of m into 5 to the power of n. So, this is a terminating decimal expansion. It's a terminating. Find the number of decimal places after which the decimal expansion terminates. So, now we have to see how much it terminates. So, 3 by, we can write, now it is only 5 to the power of 1. So, we will make both the powers same. So, 5 to the power of 6, that is, you have multiplied by 5 to the power of 5. So, you have to multiply the numerator also 5 to the power of 5. So, this will become 3 into 5 to the power of 5 by 10 to the power of 6. So, it will terminate after 6 decimals. For example, if you see 25 by 100. So, this you will write it as 0.25. 25 by 10. You have only one. So, you write this as 2.5. 25 by 1000. So, it is 10 cube. This is 25 by 10 cube. So, how do you write 25 by 1000? Is 0.2025. So, it is terminating after 3 decimals. Similarly, here it is 10 to the power of 6. So, it will terminate after 6 decimals. Now, 17 to the power 17 by 8. So, here this is 8 is 2 cube. So, 17 by 2 cube. So, this is of the format 2 into 5 to the power of 0. So, it will terminate after 3 decimal places. So, it will terminate after 3 decimal places. Now, 64 by 455. So, 455 is 64 by 5 into 7 into 13. So, if you see, you have 7 and 13 as factors. So, it does not terminate. Similarly, here 29 by 343, it is 29 by 3 to the power of 5. So again it does not have 2 and 5 factors. So does not terminate. Without actual division, write the decimal expansion of the following. So if you divide 3 divided by 8 normal division, you will get the answer. But here we have to find without, we have to use this concept, the denominator 2 and 5, and then find the actual decimal expansion. So we will write 3 by 8 as 3 by 2 cube. 8 is 2 cube. Now we have to have 10 in the denominator, then only we will be able to write it easier. So we will multiply 2 cube into 5 cube. So if you multiply the denominator by 5 cube, you have to multiply the numerator also by 5 cube. So this will become 125, 3 into 125 by 2 into a to the power of m into b to the power of m will be a into b to the power of m. So it will become 10 to the power of 3. So this is 375 by 10 cube. So this is equal to 0.375. Now 13 by 125. So similarly, by 125 can be written as 5 cube. Now you will multiply this with 2 cube into 5 cube. So multiply the numerator also with 2 cube. So this is equal to 13 into 8 by 10 cube by 10 cube. So again this will become 0.104. So now 7 by 80 can be written as 2 to the power of 4. So 80 is equal to 8 into 5 into 2. So this is 2 cube plus 1, 2 to the power of 4 into 5. So it's 2 to the power of 4 into 5. So here you will multiply, already 1 is there. So we have to multiply by 5 cube by 5 cube. So this will become 125 into 7 by 10 to the power of 4. So that will become, so this is 875 by 10 to the power of 4. So this is equal to 0.4 decimal places. So 0.875. So here 129 by, so 2 squared and 5 to the power of 7. So you should have 7. So here you have to multiply by 2 to the power of 5, 2 to the power of 2 into 5 to the power of 7 into 2 to the power of 5. So this will become 129 into 32 by 10 to the power of 7. So this is equal to 4, you get 4128. So 7 decimals, so already 4 is there. Now we have to put 3 more zeros here. Now 49 by 500. So 49 by 500 can be written as, so 500 can be written as 5 into 100. So 5 into 5 squared into 2 squared, 25 into 4. So 5 squared into 2 squared. So this is equal to 5 cube into 2 squared. So 5 cube into 2 squared. So you have to multiply by 1 2. So this will become 98 by 5 into 10, 10 cube. So this is equal to 0.098. Hope you understood this concept. These problems generally come for exams. If you like the video useful, please subscribe, share it with your friends and leave your comments so that I can give you more problems which you want.